Okay, event method attaches an event handler function to the HTML element, and we have these events, JavaScript events, and these are all jQuery events. So first of all, click event, next double click event, and mouse enter and mouse leave. So click event. So when you click on the button, execute the jQuery function. So this event actually attaches an event handler, attaches an event handler, attach an event handler function to the HTML element, to the HTML element. Okay, and here syntax. We have one button, input type equal to button, and value equal to save, and ID equal to btn save. Okay, so this is the button, and we can apply click event in jQuery code only. Use script tag, dollar symbol, document dot ready function, next dollar symbol hash btn save dot click. Okay, this is the event. So this event handler function, okay, this method attaches an event handler function to the HTML element, okay, based on this selector. Okay, this is the selector. So this statement find out the HTML element with ID equal to btn save and attaches click event handler to this HTML button function. Dollar symbol, so like we can take this paragraph dot hide method. Okay, this is the example on click event. So same like double click and mouse enter, mouse leave, and other events also same. Okay, this is the difference between JavaScript events and jQuery events. In JavaScript events, we need to specify the event name in HTML element on click equal to and function name. Okay, here function name we need to define. So but in jQuery, no need to define this event. Okay, when you define the HTML elements, so directly you can use that events in the jQuery code only. So this event methods attach an event handler to the event handler function to the HTML elements, okay, based on this selector. Next, double click event also same. So use this same syntax. Use here dbl click only. Okay, when you double click on the button, so this function is executed. Okay, this statement is equal to function in JavaScript. Okay, so in function in JavaScript we can create like this. Okay, my function. Okay, so this statement is equal to this. When you click on the button, so directly execute this function. Okay, in jQuery, but in JavaScript directly execute this function. Okay, small difference in the syntax. And unmouse center and mouse leave also same. So we need to define the event name here. Okay, selector and event name. After that, functionality. So an example for this: create one HTML form, JQuery events. Create one button. Okay, create one button and click event first of all. So when you click on this button, this event function attaches an event handler to this HTML element. Okay, this button. Okay, and take one paragraph. This is my sample paragraph. So when you click on the button, this paragraph will hide. So run this example. So first of all, we need to call the library. Okay, JQuery library. Okay, so before you write JQuery code, okay, we need to call the JQuery library. Okay, and after that we need to write JQuery code. So after JQuery code, no, don't call library. Okay, here. So before that only we need to call the JQuery library, and after that we can write JQuery functions. So run this example. Okay, click on this button. Okay, paragraph is hide. Okay, style equal to display none, properties applied. So JavaScript and jQuery internally, this CSS property is applied, and double click on to also same DBL. Okay, all these are events, right? CSS event, data event, DBL quick event, delay. Okay, delegate and check each and empty. So all these are events, and okay, HTML index. So all these are events. Okay, here on context menu also. Okay, and hover function, index HTML, and key down, key press, key up. Okay, load event, and mouse down, mouse enter, mouse down. So all these are events. So this example is DBL click event. Double click on this button, the paragraph is okay, DBL click, right? Okay, so when you double click on the button, paragraph is hidden. And next, on mouse enter and mouse leave also same. So take one div tag, and ID equal to div1, and some example content in the div. Okay, whenever mouse pointer enter into this div tag, so we can apply just background color and div height and width. Okay, mouse on mouse over, Okay, no need to define here, right? Dollar symbol hash div1 dot mouse enter and function, and we can apply CSS styles. This dot so we have CSS method to apply CSS properties. Background color, red color, and text color, okay, white color, and height 200 pixels, and width also 200 pixels. Okay, whenever mouse pointer enter into the div tag, so this CSS properties applied. So run this example. Okay, so CSS properties is applied. So again we can write another function, okay, another event on mouse leave. So whenever mouse leave from the div tag, so we can remove this CSS properties. Okay, on mouse enter and on mouse leave. Okay, mouse leave. So no color and no height. Okay, so now refresh this example. Okay, div CSS properties applied whenever mouse pointer when moving from out of div tag, so CSS properties removed. Okay, this is on mouse enter and on mouse leave events. So like this we can work on another events also. Okay, like on mouse down, mouse up, and hover. Okay, and the next concept is jQuery effects. jQuery effects. So we have jQuery effects, 3 effects, and the first one hide jQuery methods are effects, hide, show, and third one toggle. Okay, so these are the 3 effects and 3 methods in jQuery. So using jQuery you can hide and show HTML elements. Okay, using hide and show methods you can hide and show the method HTML elements. Using this method we can hide selected HTML element. Okay, select HTML element, and show method. Using this method you can show hidden elements. Okay, we can show hidden elements. And the toggle, using this method, you can toggle between hide and show. Okay, hide and show methods. Okay, hidden elements are shown and shown elements are hidden by using toggle method. So hide syntax, for example, div id dot hide method. Okay, for show syntax, dollar symbol hash div1 dot show. Okay, so this is the show method, and toggle dollar symbol hash div1 dot toggle. Okay, this method works between hide and show methods. Okay, if element is hidden, that element will be visible, and if the element is visible, then that element is invisible by using this toggle method. So an example on these three methods: hide, show, and toggle. So create an HTML form. Okay, effects. So take three buttons: input type equal to button, and value equal to hide, and id equal to btn hide, and close this button. And also take another button. Okay, and the second button name is btn show, and third one is hider show. Okay, two methods: btn hide show. So next, take one div tag, and this div tag contains some information to display. Okay, this is the content, and apply some css properties. Style, okay, my div is the class name, background color red, and text color white. Okay, in real-time applications, no, don't use color names. Okay, use color codes only. Next, height and width 300 pixels, and width 200 pixels. Okay, next, padding 20 pixels, and margin also 20 pixels. So now, so call this library JQuery library. Next, copy this one also. So now remove this So when you click on first button, okay, this div tag will hide. Class equal to my div. Dot my div. Okay, so when you click on the button, hide button, div tag is hide. And when you click on this show button, okay, hidden elements are shown. Use dot show method. Okay, and finally third method is third function beaten hide show. So this event name is dot toggle, and second one is click event, and this one also, sorry, and this one also click event, and use that toggle here. Okay, so this toggle method works between hide and show methods. So now run this example. Okay, hide div tag contains some information and with the background color and text color. So now click on hide button, div tag is hidden. Okay, so style equal to display and property is applied. So when you click on show button, div tag is visible. So again you can click on third button, hide or show. So this button works between hide and show. Okay, hidden elements are shown and shown elements are hidden. So like this. So these are the effects in jQuery. Okay, hide method and hide show and toggle effects are methods. And next, fading effects. Fading effects. So using jQuery, you can fade elements. You can fade elements in and out of visibility. Okay, out of visibility. So here also 4 methods. First one, observe this calculation also. Fade in, okay, I caps. Second one, fade out, fade in, fade out. And third one, fade toggle. And fourth one, fade to. Okay, these are the 4 fading effects in jQuery: fade in, fade out, fade toggle, and fade to. So fade in method, this method fade in the selected HTML element fade in the selected fade out element. fade out HTML element, and the fade out also same. Okay, so select element will fade out. So syntax is dollar symbol selector dot fade in. Okay, and same syntax for all these things. Fade out, fade toggle, fade to. Okay, these are the 4 methods and 4 method syntaxes. Okay, fade toggle works between fade in and fade out. Okay, fade in elements are fade out elements are fade in. The fade toggle method toggles between the fade in and fade out methods. So here we have the parameters. Okay, for these functions. For fade in method, speed and callback. These two parameters for fade out and fade toggle also. Okay, and finally for fade to, so one extra parameter is there, that is opacity. Okay, so in the syntax, speed and callback parameters both are optional parameters. Both parameters are optional parameters. And first of all, speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect. And callback function specifies the duration of the effect. And callback parameter is a function. To be executed after the fade after the fading completes. After the fading completed. So observe this fade in method, I caps. Okay, remaining all words, all characters small. Okay, and here two parameters, speed and callback parameters. These two parameters are optional. Okay, optional parameters. If you want to pass these two parameters, you can pass. Otherwise, you can leave these two parameters because these two are optional parameters. Okay, speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect. Okay, how much time it will you want to work this effect. Okay, you want to execute this effect, and after complete the effect, which function you want to execute. Okay, you can specify that function name in the callback parameter. Okay, after complete the fade method, which function you want to execute. Okay, you need to specify that function name in the callback function, callback parameter. And these two also same. And here opacity property, opacity parameter is extra parameter. Uh, this parameter is required parameter. Opacity is required parameter. Required parameter in the fade to method specifies fade into a given opacity. Specifies fading fading to a given opacity. Okay, fade in or fade out the element with given opacity. Okay, like transparency, nothing but transparency. So an example on these four methods: fade in and fade out, fade toggle and fade to. Okay, fade effects. Here take four buttons. Input type equal to button and value equal to fade in and id equal to btn fade in, and another button type equal to button and value equal to fade out and id equal to btn fade out. Next input type equal to button value equal to fade toggle and id equal to btn fade toggle type equal to button value equal to fade to and id equal to btn fade to. So these are the four methods. So take one div tag. Okay, like same properties, same CSS properties, and div tag with this content to display. id equal to div to as div to. So apply this CSS properties to this uh, div tag, and when you click on this button, okay, we can fade in the HTML element. Okay, this div tag. Okay, this is our example. So when you click on fade in button, so this fade in this div tag is fade in, and when you click on this button, okay, fade out the div tag, and this toggle method works between fade in and fade out, and this is the fade to method, fading the HTML element with given opacity. So the value opacity, the value is between 0 and 1 only. Take on CSS properties, display none. So copy this code. Okay, so JQuery library, and first when you click on fade in, so when you click on fade in, ID div 2, so it will apply dot fade in. Okay, directly we can use fade in method. So remove these three. So when you click on the first button, fade in, so already div tag is hidden. Okay, click on this button to fade in the HTML tag, that is div element. Okay, div tag is fade in, and again you can pass the parameters to this function, speed and callback parameters. Speed parameter, speed parameter takes values like speed, slow, uh, no, fast and slow. Fast, slow, or milliseconds. Okay, so milliseconds nothing but if you give this value 1000 is 1 second. Okay, and like 2000 and 10,000, like this we can give the values in milliseconds. So in this example, first of all, fast. Okay, now run this example. Immediately the div tag is fade in. Okay, and slow. So little bit late when you click on this button, little bit late to display the div tag, and we can give the uh, seconds. Like I want to execute this method, this effect 4 seconds. So I want to execute this fade in method 4 seconds. So now run this example. Fade in. Okay, within 4 seconds, this div is visible. Okay, and after that, you can write callback functions. So create one function here, my function. So this function displays some alert box. Okay, in this alert box, message is fade in method completed. So fade in method completed. So call this function name here, my function. Okay, so after complete the fade in method in 4 seconds, okay, this statement execute this function. Okay, which function you want to execute after complete this function, after complete this effect, you can pass that function name as second parameter for this fade in method. So now run this example. Fade in. Okay, within 4 seconds it is completed, and after that fade in method completed alert box is displayed. Next, uh, fade out. Okay, fade out also execute in 4 seconds. After complete this fade out method, so this function is executed. So function name is this is 1 and this is 1 and this is 2. First one 1 and this is 2. So when you click on the second button, fade out, because this div tag is fade out within 4 seconds, and after that fade in fade out method completed alert box will display. Okay, now run this example. So already this div tag is fade in. Okay, so now you can click on this button fade out. Okay, within 4 seconds this div tag is fade out, and after complete this fade in method, this alert box is displayed. Okay, callback function is executed. So like fade toggle and fade to. So copy these two functions, dot fade toggle and fade to. Next fade to. And this function name is function 3 and function 4. So two functions. And the function name is function 3 and the fade toggle method completed. Fade to method also completed. So now run this example. So click on this button within 4 seconds. Div tag is displayed. Okay, fade in and click on fade out within 4 seconds. The div tag is fade out. Again, if you click on fade toggle button within 4 seconds, this is fade toggle. Again, you can click on this button. Fade toggle method completed. Okay, so this is fade out and this is fade toggle. And second one fade out. Okay, and fade toggle. Hidden elements are shown within 4 seconds. And after complete, fade toggle method completed. Again, you can click on this same button to fade out. So within 4 seconds, the div tag is fade out. Okay, next fade to. So the given opacity is 0.67. Okay, within given opacity, the div tag is fade out or fade in with the given opacity. Okay, so fade to next fade to method completed. Same. Well, with the given opacity, fade to BPM 0.67. Okay, this div tag is not fully opacity. Okay, fade to and fade in, fade out, fade toggle, and fade to. Okay, for 4 seconds, and this is opacity 0.6. Okay, so in this function, fade to function, this is required parameter, that is opacity parameter, and speed and callback both are optional parameters, and no need to define these two parameters. But opacity we should define. Okay, so next optional callback parameter is a function to be executed after the fade in method completed.